What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another GTA 5 online video. So guys, today I'm going to give you guys a guide on the hangar business. So this week we have a discount on the hangar itself, and we also have double money on the hangar business sale missions. Before we start the video, make sure to drop a like on this video guys if you haven't yet, and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet as well. So first of all, if you want to get a hangar, you can get it on the Maze Bank foreclosure site. I'm going to keep it short today. The best location is basically one of the three that you have in the military base, so a Fort Zancudo. And the reason for that is basically because first of all, you have access to the military base, and second of all, most of the source missions, so most of the crate source missions are in the Blaine County area, and the ones that you have in the city aren't even close to LSIA anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So Fort Zancudo, definitely best location for a hangar. Now once you have a hangar, go to your PC in your office and go to the source tab. This is where it gets a little bit difficult, but I'll do my best to explain it as simple and as short as possible. So 8 types of crates. This business is, by the way, an active business, so you steal the crates and then you can immediately sell them, so no processing time. And basically, one crate of each type, it doesn't matter which one, has a value of 10k. This week with the double cash, it will be 20k. The difference between the crates is basically the bonuses that you get. For the narcotics, the chemicals, and the medical supplies, you get a bonus of 35% for each 25 crates. So for example, 24 crates of narcotics, 0% bonus. 25 crates of narcotics, that will be a 35% bonus, and then 2 times 25, the max 50 crates of narcotics, that will be a 70% bonus. So this is also the max that you can have. So if you're selling full stock, if you're planning to sell full stock, then narcotics or chemicals or medical supplies is the best. Now be careful, I'm saying or, I'm not saying and. For example, if you're selling 12 crates of narcotics and 13 of medical supplies, that's a total of 25, but you won't get the bonus because it has to be from the same type in order to get the bonus. So for anything above 25 crates, the first 3 are the best for full stock as well. But for people that are playing solo, it's actually very hard to sell with this business. So I actually recommend that you sell 10 crates at a time. And when you sell 10 crates at a time solo, it's actually not the first 3 that are the best, but it's the next 3. So animal materials, art and antiques, and jewelry and gemstones. And basically the reason for that is because if you sell 10 crates of narcotics, for example, you won't get a bonus. And with the other 3, the next 3, you do get a bonus of 12% for each 10 crates. So now that we know what to source, we can go ahead and actually source. So I'm doing it solo, so I'm doing art and antiques because this is the best for solo, like I said. If you're doing it with a friend or with 2 friends, maybe you can go ahead and do narcotics. Now there's one more problem with this business. After you source, you will have a cooldown time. Now you can avoid this by, for example, doing jewelry and gemstones if you're solo, or chemicals if you're not solo. But the problem is if you do it like this, so every time switch crates, at the end you will have 25 of one and 25 of the other. And the problem with that is if you have 25 narcotics, for example, and then 25 chemicals, you will only get 675k instead of the 850 that you would get if you sold 50 crates only narcotics. So if you want the max that you can get with this business, you will have to wait for the cooldown time. If you don't mind about the 200k, you can just do it like me, so switch between the crates so you avoid the cooldown time. So now that we're done with the numbers, I'm going to give you guys some tips on the source missions as well. They're actually pretty fun for this business, if I'm being honest. So each source mission, you get a vehicle in front of your hangar that you can use in that mission. For example, over here, it was the Tula. It was perfect for this mission. You can land it on the water. You can use the bombs to destroy the enemies. Perfect. But sometimes it also happens that the vehicle that you get is not that good. And then a very good vehicle that you can use if you have it is the Hydra. The reason why the Hydra is that good is because, for example, if you have to land somewhere, the Hydra is very good at landing on almost any location. And also, you have a couple of missions where you have to destroy things that you cannot lock on, and then the explosive machine guns of the Hydra are very good. For example, with a Mark II, a Oppressor Mark II, this would be a lot harder, so the Hydra is actually a very good vehicle. If you don't have anything, you can also use the laser jets that you can find on the fort, so the military fort. The problem with this is though, for example, over here I had to get on this island. There wasn't really anywhere to land, so I just jumped out. But on the way back, of course, I didn't have any plane. A good thing to use then, for example, if you're stranded, you can use the dinghy that you can request with the Kosatka services. So 2021, we have some new resources. We can use some new tricks in the game. So that's, of course, very cool as well. Then this mission, this source mission with the Titan, if you see this one, guys, it's basically escorting a huge Titan. It takes very long and it's very annoying. I recommend if you get this one, just go ahead and find a new session because this mission will annoy you very hard. Another tip that I can give you guys is basically when you have a helicopter, a NPC helicopter, don't take out the pilot. Just take out the guys on the side. I know this is a very general tip in GTA, but with these missions, you do have a lot of these helicopters. And the reason is basically if you take out the pilot, they're just gonna crash and they will respawn and they will keep on annoying you. If you just take out the gunners, so the guys on the side, then they won't respawn and the helicopter actually doesn't have anything to shoot with. So this is, by the way, as I said, a general tip in GTA as well. Then when you have a mission where you actually have a vehicle that you have to deliver, you can just destroy it and it will drop a crate. But the thing is, for example, over here it was in a hangar and the crate actually drops out of the air. So it actually dropped on the hangar, so also keep that in mind if you can't find it, for example. And then over here with a helicopter, the same thing. And then one more thing that I wanted to say is if you're doing it solo, it's one crate at a time. So that's actually very slow. If you're doing it with two people, James was helping me over here. James, if you're seeing this, thanks for the help. But basically, if you're doing this with two people, you can do 2 crates at a time. The max that you can do is 4 crates at a time with 4 people. So you will have to launch the mission with 4 people in your association or your MC. But basically, if you're doing it solo, 1 crate at a time, each mission is between 5 and 10 minutes. So that's very slow. That's also the reason why the hangar business in a normal week, in my opinion, isn't worth it. I still recommend that you guys get a hangar though, so you can use it to just modify your planes and helicopters, which is also a great thing to do, of course. So guys, that was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out my Discord in the description, and peace out, you guys.